Hi guys, another update number 32 I think. I just checked it like 5 minutes ago. I'm not sure though if it is 32. Anyway, doesn't matter. I've got a bunch of records which I find really good and I wanted to share. There's been tons of threads and tons of stuff that I've missed out. I've missed out on a lot of videos. I have to apologize. It's been crazy. I've switched jobs this year since the 4th of January, basically, and it's the workload has been really crazy. So I haven't been able to be as active as I would like to, and it's just I'll try to do more basically. Yeah, because what used to happen was that like Fred Big Star 1000, I would listen during work. I would just work and put in phones and just listen to the videos and all that. But I really cannot do that anymore, unfortunately. So it's a little bit it's a bummer. And I'm working late and all that. You know how it is, guys. Anyway, enough of that. On to the records. I bought, as I said, a good bunch of records, and I want to share. And it's a bit of an odd one because I have some dance music stuff, I have some psychedelic music, I have some droney music. It's a weird bunch, really weird bunch. But here goes. So I went to one of my favorite shops here in London. It's called FOP. It doesn't have a lot of vinyl, but it has a lot of CDs, and most of them are cut price. Cut price for the UK, I guess. But anyway, you can get CDs for really cheap. I used to buy some before I started buying vinyl, but I always go there. It's like my lunch break kind of thing because it's really close. So I went there. I didn't find any records that I wanted to buy, but I did find a couple of CDs that I found really interesting. There's a club here called Fabric, and it's renowned for their DJ sets, and it's like very hip and all that. So, and they have also some DJ sets that they release on a regular basis, I guess, from some famous DJs or artists or whatnot. So I picked up two of them. This is Fabric Live 59, as you can see. So there's a lot of them. This is Fortet. You probably know Fortet. He's made some really good electronica albums. Pause is one of them that I would definitely recommend checking out. As you can see, there is a theme here with gastropods in your face. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but there you have it. And this is Fabric Live 61 with Pinch. Now, you probably know Fortet, but you might have not heard Pinch. He is an artist in the genre of what's it called now? Dubstep, of what is called here in the UK anyway, which is essentially I guess techno beats, techno dub slash hip hop, sort of. Something like that anyway. And out of the two, I have been listening to a lot of this one, to Pinch. I haven't heard that much from Fortet, because Fortet usually I've associated his music with beautiful kind of electronic. I would expect it to be closer to what he actually plays, but it's not the case in here. It's not that it's bad, but it's like I was kind of expecting something different, and I got something different. Whereas Pinch, you got what that's the other way around. I got what I was expecting. I know Pinch from a recommendation from Tom York, and 2007. When I don't remember which album he had released, he was saying about his favorite albums of the year. He was talking about it, and most of them were dance albums. And one of them was this one, Underwater Dance Hall by Pinch. as you can see. This is a 2 CD version. I'm not sure whether it came out as a single one or whatnot. It comes one with vocals and one without vocals, and really dark, moody kind of music. If you listen to it without vocals, with the vocals, it has some male rapping, or I don't know, hip hop vocals or whatever, and soulful, as they say in dance music terms, female vocals as well. Very dark, very moody, definitely up Tom York's alley, if you know what I mean. It's the kind of music that I would expect him to like. Yeah, it's out on Tectonic, which is apparently a very big label for dubstep and whatnot. So yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Pinch, going to work and coming from work and all that. It just gives a sort of sense of a beat kind of, it's like, oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'm not big in dance music, and the reason I'm not big in dance music is because it's not very collectible, to be honest. It's 12-inch singles mostly that have one song plus remixes, and on top of that you have one side of the 12-inch that has like the song, so to speak, that is made in a utilitarian kind of way, where you have like parts of it that has the beats and the vocals, and then parts of it that has only the vocals or only the beats, and it's made for DJs really. It's like somebody to take it and to mix it and put it into a set. And I've never gone into buying 12 inches, although some of them might be really, really good. And the reason is that it's not supposed to be heard from start to finish. It's like you need chunks of it. You need to put it into a set. That's my opinion anyway, to give it value. And this is really good because it does that. It just takes a DJ set. It takes somebody that put all that music together and put it into one cohesive, in his mind anyway. And if the audience agrees, then it's it's good for the audience and good for the artists as well. So yeah, that's why I'm not that big into dance music. I don't have that much, and it's a beautiful packaging as well. It comes into this metallic box, has some pictures and whatnot. I recommend that if you find it for cheap, and you probably are not into dance music. Nobody in the vinyl community, almost except MG Foster, I guess, is into dance music. But I highly recommend that you check it out if it's cheap. I mean, it's really, really good if you're interested in dance music, that is. So that's with dance music basically, and bunch of records, as I said, of various genres. First of all, what's playing in the background? I am very happy to get this. It's Scissors and Sellotape. The album is called, I don't think that they have another album, it's only one, and for the Tired and Elates. So you just get single-sided, not a gatefold anyway. Record sleeve. You have some, this kind of okay, there you go. You get this poster. You get a download card as well, a thank you card, and the music is this kind of electro-acoustic, moody, dark soundscapes, I guess. You can hear it in the background. I think that is brilliant. Highly recommended that you check it out. It's really good, really good. Now, oh yes, okay, yeah. I'll stay with the electronic / moody stuff. Next up is a really, really good release from Digitalis. Obviously, Digitalis has fantastic releases all the time, and it's a bit hard to keep up with them. But whatever I can manage to pick up and afford to actually pick up, because I would like to have most of them anyway, is this one. So this is Nova Scotian Arms. It's Cult Spectrum is called, the record is called, and I think that this guy is part of another band which that's similar. It's like from Digitalis, and for the life of me I cannot remember right now. Do check it out. It's really good. One that I'm really happy to get. I will show it, and I have to apologize for showing it because I don't think that you will be able to get it. It's kind of rare. So it's this one. Now, if you look at this sleeve, yeah, you probably think that, oh my god, this is like, you know, John Zorn going into hardcore, extreme Japanese underground screamo rock or something like that. And yeah, it does give you that kind of idea when you actually see this. This is from Umberto. Now, Umberto, I have shown some records, most of his records actually, and he's usually doing some electronic drone stuff that are very Goblin-like, if you know Goblin. So it's like, you know, Italian movie kind of Italian horror film, 70s horror film sort of music. But here it's quite different. This is a very rare kind of very rare record. Came out in 2011, I think December or November or something like that. It's 150 copies on Black Moss. There's a site here called Black Moss Label blogspot.com. It's sold out there. It came on my online record store here in the UK. A few copies of it got sold out almost immediately. It's one-sided picture disc. It's called Final Exit, and it's 15 minutes, according to Umberto, 15 minutes to accompany you to, well, it's music for the last 15 minutes of your life. And that's why it has all this dark kind of, this guy committing suicide. Yeah, the music is beautiful though. It's a beautiful drone piece. You can check it out on Bandcamp. You can listen to it. Obviously, I don't think that you can get the record anymore. It's quite hard to get. 150 copies. I mean, no. If you do, get it. Fantastic. And the funny bit about it is that it's one-sided, and the reason it's one-sided is that, you know, these are the last 15 minutes. You don't have time to flip the other side. So really good. I'm really happy to get this, and it is highly recommended if you can get it. I'm really sorry for showing such a, you know, rare record, really. Continuing on with electronic, which is not really electronic, it's a little bit weird. So this is a guy called, what's his name? Bruce Hawk. Yes, Bruce Hawk, and don't remember the other name. Bruce Hawk and something else. So this is the electronic record for children. This came out in Mississippi Records. There are two records actually. This is one of them, the electronic record for children, and there is one more which is essentially, I think, the same, a way far out record for children. This is sort of a novelty, there you go, sort of a novelty 60s record of how Bruce Hawk, because I think that he had also another band called the Electric Lucifer, and it's like, you know, if memory serves me right, it was sort of synth kind of psych thing that was going on here. This is really bloody trippy. This is fantastic. If you like, you know, psychedelic music, 60s psychedelic music, I highly recommend it. It's just, yeah, it is a trip. It is a trip. And for a novelty record, usually, you know, you listen to it and you're like, oh, you know, it's weird, but it is listenable, and is highly recommended. I didn't have time to buy the other one. I didn't have time. Yeah, I delayed the other one, so it got sold out, at least in the online record shop. And yeah, if you can find it, you pick it up. I mean, it's bloody brilliant. Highly recommended. Now, where do we go? Where do we go? Yes. So, a record that I have the CD back home, and I also have the files for it, but never actually owned it physically, and it's fucking fantastic. So this is Matt Sweeney and Bonnie Prince Billy, Superwolf. Just, yeah, just seminal kind of 60s, what am I talking, 90s record. Now, I saw this record when I actually got it in my hands. I was looking at it and I saw, oh, it's 2005. Oh, alright, okay. So this is a reissue apparently. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. I was kind of scared. I thought that it was much older than this, and I was like, oh, bloody hell. Time flies. But no, it's 2007, it's 2005, so everything is good. I don't feel old anymore. So, yes. Continuing on, we have Sylvester Anfang. Sylvester Anfang, I cannot pronounce this. It's in Dutch, I think. Sylvester Anfang, I bought one of their records last year. And it's, which one is it? Excuse me, I've bought a couple of the records. And yeah, I bought this one. Sylvester Anfang, it's the Do 2, which I have shown in the past, which is like tribal psychedelic satanic music, and it's just bloody brilliant. I love this album, and I bought the other ones as well. This is their first album. Came out on Eclipse Records. If you don't know Eclipse Records, I highly recommend that you check out their site, especially if you're in the US. It has pretty much all the seminal kind of releases for drone, cosmic, psychedelic, Japanese, out there music, and they also have a label. They have issued stuff from Six Organs of Admittance, Ask the Mother's Temple, you know, you name it, they've released it, and it's very weird album. It's a very drony album. It doesn't have all that kind of psychedelic rock kind of feel to it. So yeah, it's for the completist. So speaking of psychedelic rock, and we'll finish off with psychedelic rock. A record that I've listened to a lot but never actually owned, White Hills, Stolen Stars, Left for No One. 12-inch single. Unlike dance singles though, this is like one side long psychedelic improvisation jam. Same thing with the other ones, I think. Drift Away is the long track. Came out 2010, Thrill Jockey. If you like space rock, psychedelic, modern psychedelic rock, improvised psychedelic rock, this comes highly recommended. I'm really happy to get this because I couldn't find it here anywhere, so I had to order it from the US. Yes, and fantastic, amazing Carlton Melton. I've talked about this band, Carlton Melton, and this is Pass It On. This is their first record from 2009. In the same kind of vein as the White Hills album, and comes bloody highly recommended as well if you're into this genre of music and you dig guitars and, you know, jam music basically. Finally, finishing in the same kind of vein, I got a recommendation from my friend Infinite Groove, Anthony. Thank you very much, Anthony, because you send me a video of these guys. These are this is the Magic Lantern, and the album is called Platoon. Bloody fantastic, fantastic. It has Jimi Hendrix guitars basically, and it's just amazing jamming. Yeah, I will say the same things I said about the other ones. Just bloody brilliant. Check it out. And on top of that, I also bought this one, which is High Beams from the same band. So it's Magic Lantern, equally good. And I'm getting some other stuff from these guys as well because I really enjoyed it. So this is my update. I hope that you enjoyed it. Do leave your comments. By the way, the other videos that I uploaded were straight to YouTube. That's why it looked elongated and kind of weird. This one is I'm actually recording it on my laptop and uploading it properly. But yeah, I just, I felt the need to actually do something, say that, yeah, I'm here guys, I want to participate and all that, but it was the quickest way of actually doing it because it takes ages to upload this thing. So yeah, that's it. Leave your comments, tell me what you liked, if you have any recommendations, whatnot, and subscribe if you think that you think that this channel will give you some kind of value and valuable information, or whatnot, and keep in touch. That's it from me. See you soon. I'll probably get another bunch of records this week because I had a few orders that were kept in order to get all the items in, and I have 2 of them, and probably they'll come in this week. And I bought some other stuff as well, and I want to buy some other stuff, and oh god. Anyway, that's it. Enjoy your weekend and see you soon. Cheers.